He had everything my mentors told me to look for. Prayed 5 times a day, had a halal income, lowered his gaze, didn't smoke, didn't joke, didn't provoke. He ticked all the boxes, the ones they swore would make me feel safe. And I convinced myself that was enough. So I said yes to a life built on bullet points. At first it felt holy, like Allah had answered every dua I scribbled in tear-stained journals. But slowly, holiness began to feel hollow because no one tells you. You can marry a man who leads you in prayer, but never asks what your heart is praying for. No one tells you. You can marry a provider and still feel emotionally bankrupt. No one tells you. You can marry someone who follows the sunnah, but doesn't know how to speak your emotional language, especially when you're crying in a locked bathroom on a Thursday night. So I started to wonder, is this peace or just the absence of pain? Because somewhere between the perfect bio data and the honeymoon, I realized I wasn't looking for a man of Allah. I was looking for a man who makes me feel held by Allah. Big difference. And the truth is, I don't need poetry. I need presence. I don't need flowers. I need to be watered emotionally. I don't need long Islamic lectures. I need the kind of Islam that shows up in how he listens, how he touches my wounds without quoting a hadith, how he sees me, not just my sabr. And maybe that's where it went wrong. I married a checklist, but checklists don't heal you. Men do. When they're emotionally literate and spiritually alive. So no, I don't want a walking khutbah. I want a walking mercy. A man who embodies the mercy of Allah, not just on paper, but in his touch, in his understanding, in his silence, because sometimes the strongest dawah is not the one you give, but the one you live. And maybe next time I ask Allah for love, I won't recite bullet points. I'll ask for softness. I'll ask for safety. I'll ask for someone who learns my chaos and stays anyway. Because Baraka isn't always in the checklist. Sometimes it's in the cracks of a man's heart, the cracks of his soul. The cracks of his love, the cracks of his struggle to understand me, to hold me, to love me in my brokenness and my unloveliness. That's where I want to find the Baraka. In the cracks of a real man, not the checklist of a perfect stranger.